Hello everyone, my name's King, and welcome back to Aglaria. Where'd my hand go? There it is. Yeah. So as you can see, I actually went back to my old skin, because by the time you see this, I'm back in school. Classes begin again, so college and all that. And of course that is supposed to be my top priority. So, to reflect that, I'm going back to this more boring skin. Yeah, that makes sense. It won't affect videos or anything, hopefully, but if some things do come late, or not at all, or I skip a week or something, that's why. Anyway, enough of the depressing talk. We are going to be down in the mine, but I also, took the liberty to add a bit to this place, add some extra planning and stuff, and actually I got rid of all the forest that is over there. Let's see, it's F3 and N, that's creative, that's spectator. There we go. So yeah, just a rough draft, and over on my Twitter, I'll probably post a more detailed explanation of how this place is going to look. I have some towers marked for like the outer wall of the old ancient city that this place is being built in. I also have a few more farms that are planned out. I threw about a bit more houses, and I still need to throw in the road. All of this is going to be off-camera work, like building more of the houses and stuff, and just a bit more of the grindy work of putting the buildings in place. I also finally put a roof on this building. It actually looks very, very bad. I'm kind of disgusted with how this roof looks. I did not know I sucked so badly at diagonals until I built the roof. But I mean, I'll probably throw a lot more leaves on top of the second story one, on the roofs of them. Plus, there'll be another disgusting building right there. And then there'll be a few towers and stuff. And a lot of this area is actually going to be forest. I'll show you right now the plan I have. It should be on screen right about here. Where there's the blue area, that's going to be where I bring back the dark oak forest and stuff. And of course, you can see the walls and stuff and things I've planned out. It's going to look very interesting. And actually, right after I'm done with the cave spider spawner, we're going to head over to this area, which I have deforested, and build the actual fortress, castle thing, whatever. But yeah, I'm head to bed. Force of habit. I'm head to bed, and then we can get right into the cave things. Yeah. Let's go do that right now. Okay, we're in here. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm get rid of the shaders. I've actually been working without shaders for off-camera grindy stuff like chopping down trees and things, because it is actually easier to build without the shaders. It doesn't look as good, but it's easier to build. And I've been thinking about it. The replay mod, which I've been using for my Let's Build a TARDIS series, it does actually have a version for 1.14, but it's not compatible with Optifine. So if I were to do it, I wouldn't be able to have the shaders while in the time lapses. So I'm kind of going back and forth if I should keep shaders. I love building with them, but at the same time, stuff like time-lapsey things would not be able to work with them. And also, some people don't like shaders. So let me know what you think. Should I keep the shaders, or should I wean myself off of them? I'm kind of addicted to how pretty everything usually looks. So yeah, let me know in the comments on that. Anyways, off camera, I actually mined out the area for the other two spawners, this one and this one. And I have actually checked, and up in here, in this area where this block is actually, all 3 actually are activated. So I can get rid of this thing, and right here will be where I AFK. I'll probably like slice them here maybe, and we'll terraform all this, maybe in this episode, maybe next episode. But what we are going to do in a quick time lapse is I'm going to make this one and the other one over here all cave-like this, with the webs and stuff on the ceiling. And I think also in this episode we'll figure out the structure for the killing chamber, or at least this area that pokes out here. I'm going to have to figure out where it comes out from and how it'll connect with stuff. I think I'm just going to rebuild these mine shafts and just make them my own style, kind of like a stronghold looking thing, but with the mine shafty stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that and have it go this way. I'll figure out how we get up eventually, because I am going to fill that in. My little mining area is no longer. We're actually gonna have a completely different kingdom dedicated for mining, the Dwarven Kingdom. Check out previous videos, because I've been talking about it a lot early on. Anyway, that's all stuff to go in the future. Right now, we're gonna do a time lapse on this one and that one, and they're gonna look decent. Let's get right to it. Okay, so I'm just hopping over here so I can grab some stone. And what else do I need? I guess some stone slabs maybe. But I think I'm going to need some for I'm going to need some stone bricks as well. I did most of it. The only thing I didn't do... Die. Thank you. Let's see, what was I saying? The only thing I didn't do is the third spawner. The third spawner is the one that's exposed by the mine. That one's going to need some work. But yeah. I should also throw in some of this too. But hold on, I'm gonna make this, grab the materials. A notification went off as well. I'll have to check out what that's about. We'll be back in the mine right now, once I grind up some stuff. Okay, this is probably not nearly enough materials, but yeah, let's get to it. Ow. I still have no idea how I'm going to do this as far as, like, the mine shaft is concerned. I'm definitely leaving this part in here intersecting. I'm not sure how I'm going to decorate it. I'm probably going to have stone bricks and maybe some pillars in here. Probably push it that way, maybe. Kind of like a... I don't know. Also, the floor is going to go down a bit. That way the spiders fall into a water pit, and then I'll have a collection area, probably push it up into this for a killing chamber. So, you know, we're doing that either this episode if we have time, or next episode. But we can worry about that later. Hold on, I gotta use this. Replace some of this with that. Like here. That'll be fine. This guy can go away. A lot of this can be replaced with smooth stone. You need to go away. What I'm trying to do here is have half slabs on all of the blocks. That way, spiders cannot spawn up in there and then just stay there and ruin the rates. This farm isn't going to be that, it's not going to be that efficient. So I'm just going to do whatever I can to make it decent. Now then, we gotta get the roof on this thing. But I wanted... This is probably going to be the highest ceiling roof. It'll probably also be like the main hive or whatever. So I'm thinking... First off... Do I have... I do not have dirt here. That is going to be a problem. Okay. I can deal with this. I'll just use cobblestone. This is fine. maybe more like that. I'm just trying to make it kinda irregular shaped and interesting, while also being kinda cave-like and just this kind of like dome. So an irregular shaped dome, I guess, is the best way to describe it. While also having pockets that kind of fight the norm, like this guy will look good where it kind of goes up, but then it has like a vein that is down and then goes up again. And then here actually should be pretty good if it's like that. And I'll see how this looks, if this is any good. Thinking that should be good. Now then, let's see how it looks from down in here. Ah, spider. Which means I have to light this place up a little bit more. But hey, that means it's doing good. It's doing its job. Which is exactly what we wanted. Yay! Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of the scaffolding and see how I did for my first time manually creating a cave. I mean, it's something. It's not that great, to be honest. I probably could have done better. Eh. That's okay. I can work with that. I can work with this. Now then, I'm going to do the texturing once again for all this. Now that I have it filled in, I'll fill in some of the holes and stuff. And then do the texturing. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I grabbed a bit more stuff so we could build the main structure, as it were. The spawn platform. And also, I did this in the time lapse. I kind of like it. Instead of going with a diorite theme, because, you know, this one has the granite as the main centerpiece, or main piece, I guess. It's not really in the center. And this one has the andesite. This one was going to have diorite to complete the trifecta, but instead we got gravel. So, you know, gravel. Yay. And I kind of like it. Ooh. Ooh. Almost forgot the piece of resistance. All the spider webs. This is going to be difficult to get to. Gotta throw a few at the very least over within the highest point. Gotta throw some around there, some up in here, like so, some around the access point, like that maybe. Put one there. Yeah, one there. And then, of course, some up against the wall here. That's good enough. So over from here, you can see all three, and it looks pretty cool, actually. Actually going to get rid of that guy. Okay. Gotta grab this back. Now then, once we've got all three of the caves done, and I think next episode we'll dig down the ground a bit, put the water collection system in, figure out how all that'll work. Right now, we're going to work on this guy. So first things first, I'm gonna actually get rid of all the oak stuffs that's in here. We don't need it, for now anyway. I'm actually going to leave the marker where this is, in case I want to use it, because it is kinda interesting having this here. Yeah, I think this will be an interesting place to just pop up from. So I'll keep that open, keep it in mind, and I'll see where... Actually, wait a minute. We can just do this. Where would this pop up? Oh. Ho ho! That'd be interesting. It'd be right along the road. I might have to put like a wheel or like a damaged cart in like a wheel or something. But that would not be bad. Peek. Okay. Yeah, no. I messed that up. Oh, well, karma. But yeah, that'll be an interest. I think that'll be where we come up. I'll figure out some sort of mineshaft elevator thing, and of course terraform the rest of the mineshaft, but yeah. Okay. Okay. We're going to have to figure this out though. I know this guy is going to be something, so is there... No, there's not a double slab texture for that. I'll put you there. That'll be how we figure out what's what. And I'll actually texture this up with cobble, I guess, so it stands out even more. No, that looks like a man. That's comical. Texture this as well. That's good. I kind of want there to be pillars, actually, and maybe an arch, I mean. So I'm gonna actually do that too. And that's actually as far as we need to go with that. This side doesn't need it. That's not bad. I'm debating whether or not I should put a window here. If I did, it would let light through. Nah, probably not. No reason to have a window there. I am, however, going to be using a lot of this double stone slab. I mean, it doesn't have a texture yet, but it'll be definitely a different kind of texture if I did, or if there was one for it. Which, honestly, since this thing is supposed to look more structured, I'll go ahead and do that for now. And if it looks bad later, then I'll change it. I want some of these in here too. So I guess in areas here and there, I'm gonna throw it in just because it's a darker color and it'll stand out a bit more as like an older structure, I guess. That. I'd say this front bit is probably going to be fairly important because at least for screenshot purposes, that's where I'm going to be looking. So how am I going to do that? Well, first off, this ended up going 2 block wide. So I'm gonna need to fix that by moving this guy. That looks good. And I kind of like this, like, arch thing. That looks pretty spiffy, too. I like that. If I were to do it, it'd be here. Then this will be something like this. Basically what I'm trying to do here is kinda accentuate it, I guess, is the right way to say it. Sort of trying to showcase that there is indeed something here, or something that is a part of the structure, without making it uber obvious. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm doing. But it's kind of hard. Yeah, something like that. Here, maybe Maybe one there. There, that way this is kind of framed so that the mine shaft itself comes in here. Uh-oh. Where are you? There you. Hey, at the very least that means this thing is working. Which is good. I think this will actually end up being boarded off, I guess. My inventory is becoming a mess, but it'd be boarded off somehow like so, I think. There we go. Good enough. Good enough indeed. Now then, I'm just going to have to slab this. Bring this down here. And then that'll be enough for this episode. The rest of this spawner will be done in the next episode, where I will actually dig this down a little bit off camera, probably decorate that a bit better, and then figure out how exactly this is going to work as far as you know, it actually working goes. But yeah, I have been King from the King team, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.